Timeout, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2-2.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Count is full.
Xander Bogaerts is on deck. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Oh, that's it.
And that misses ball 1. Pilar on at first, nobody out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
He'll try again. 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
The center fielder.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Into the box, Michael Chavis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 0-2 once more. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Count still at 1-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Batting 7.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Went about halfway there, but it's a ball strike regardless. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Mullins has a read on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Orioles, the shortstop.
Grounded up the first baseline. Lucroy over to his left. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8th. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been given ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Lifetime against Martin Perez. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. One and 2. The 1-2. Liner toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and digging in, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now the pitch.
Lucroy.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. The 1-1 home. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The left fielder
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fly ball out to right field. Slater's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bradley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty in the inning. Leading off the inning, DJ Stewart, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. So far on the year, Stewart possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Grounded to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready now for Baltimore, Hanser Alberto, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. In there at the knees, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to first. Lucroy is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no
That's
strike.
a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi.
Your
Miguel
attention,
Castro
please.
is going to come on to
Now
pitch here, and in just the
Orioles.
3rd inning, you have to think
Number
he'll be
50,
asked to eat some innings.
Miguel Castro.
So stepping in, Rafael
Leading
Devers.
off,
His
Red
career
Sox.
numbers in this
The
matchup. He's 0 for 7.
Rafael Devers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that
One
misses
out.
for ball 1. Low and away
Ball.
as he misses again. 2-0. Devers is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So
2-2
if you
count.
can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the
got
zone.
a full
Count
count.
full now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Hit hard to short. Iglesias is there. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to
Alex
leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Alex Verdugo will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Devers gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to second, but the throw is wide. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Into the box, Michael Chavis, and their runners at the corners now. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Off the plate,
that's
1
the ball.
ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And he misses. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Another 2-2 offering, and a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
First delivery to him on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Here's the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. 3-1.
Ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. From the stretch. Pops this one up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the 3rd, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on-base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night. Sounds like a group looking for answers, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Here's another 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pilar's there, and that's the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Mullins, a 5'8" switch hitter. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
1-0.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Rounded down the 3rd baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Verdugo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Paul Fry answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
No strike.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pilar. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Pilar is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
The 0-2 home. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Xander Bogaerts. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Stewart will get there, and he puts it away to so striding in, Jose Iglesias back to the top
Leading
of the lineup as they're still
Orioles,
looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder.
So one away here with the bases empty, and in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. A ball and no strikes.
That's a ball.
No runs, no hits.
One ball,
one
no
error
strike.
thus far for Baltimore. Takes this the other way to right. Bradley back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. In now for the O's, Trey Mancini. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you can see right there, he's now 3rd on the Orioles in that category. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, DJ Stewart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
J.D. Martinez.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Raphael.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the...
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Alex.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now. Digging in once again, Michael Chavis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Mullins is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
1-1.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pillar's there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Chance Cisco. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Verdugo looks up. gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Sixth home run on the season for him as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-time home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Pedro Severino. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Through 5 innings. Stepping up now, Christian Vasquez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder.
Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
1-0.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Popped up. Severino moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jose Iglesias. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. 1-0 the count. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bogarts into shallow center. He's there and records the first out. So striding forward now, Austin Slater. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's fouled. The 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. Yeah. Obviously, it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as it beat the throw to first.
But I got to be honest, I'm shocked. Back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Michael Givens will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 60.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Mullins. And that's the first out of the inning.
The bat, number 2.
1 gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on its way. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez, for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he takes ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Fastball called for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Stewart has a beat on it, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up, and Boston's taking a 3-2 lead. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. 1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1 is a called strike on the changeup.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over.
Ruiz.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Rio Ruiz. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Here it comes, 2-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pilar will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Cedric Mullins. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Number 56 is ready, and he'll
pitching for the Orioles. Number 56.
First pitch on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. A good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. At the plate, Michael Chavis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Slater's under it. 2 down.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Slater has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Marcus Walden is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64. Marcus.
Here comes the first pitch.
Walden.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-1. No strike. Skied into straightaway right. Bradley is there, and that's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Chavis gloves it, and they're on 2 away now.
next for the Orioles.
Striding in, Austin
right
Slater.
fielder.
He's got a hit in
Austin.
3 at-bats to this point.
Slater.
And a ball 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that number 32 is on, and he'll take over.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 32.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is skied out toward right. Slater moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Tanner Scott enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Here's Jackie Bradley now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2, and it's 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. Stewart coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Stewart is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First offering on its way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Comes set with the 0-1. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Bradley rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and they now lead by 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive. with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. One for the Red Sox on the double by Bogaerts. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now 4-2 Boston. Brandon Workman comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
Riding in once again, Trey Mancini. Lifetime in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 8.
First baseman.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
1-0. This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 2-0 on the way. Is taken down and in for a ball.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Chavis on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard hit ball to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Digging in now, Hanser Alberto. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Full count still. Stewart leads off first with 1 away. This is on the ground over to first. There's 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
4-2 the final score tonight. Boston jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Martin Perez earns his 5th winner of the year. Brandon Workman closes the door for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.